She told the entire office I was sleeping with our boss just today at the company party. Karma finally caught up with her. Have you ever watched someone dig their own grave in slow motion for 6 months? I've been the target of the most calculated office smear campaign turn all orchestrated by one woman determined to climb the corporate ladder by pushing others off. Let me introduce you to Vanessa, our marketing director's executive assistant and the office's self-appointed queen bee. When I was promoted to creative director last December, pert in the position she'd been eyeing, Parent Vanessa started the whispers. It's interesting how quickly Sarah moved up, don't you think? She'd say within earshot of colleagues. She spends a lot of late nights working with Jason being our 58-year-old happily married CEO with 4 daughters my age. Soon I noticed the stares in the elevator, the conversations that stopped when I entered the break room, the accidental exclusion from lunch invitations. One brave coworker finally told me what everyone was saying, paired, that my promotion came from sleeping with Jason, not from the award-winning campaign I created that brought in our biggest client ever. I considered confronting Vanessa directly, but HR advised documenting everything instead. These situations have a way of resolving themselves, they said cryptically. For months I kept my head down, did exceptional work, and documented every snide comment and accidental email where Vanessa spread her poison. I didn't fight back, Parent, not because I couldn't, but because my mother taught me something valuable. When someone's digging their own grave, don't take away the shovel. Fast forward to yesterday's annual company gala. Our CEO was presenting the Innovation Acre Report on the most prestigious recognition in our company, complete with a substantial bonus and automatic consideration for executive positions. This year's recipient created a campaign that increased our market share by 22% and brought in 3 Fortune 500 clients, Jason announced. I felt a mix of pride and disappointment per time my campaign had those exact metrics, but I assumed the rumors had cost me the recognition. Before I announced the winner, Jason continued, I want to address something. It's come to my attention that there have been inappropriate rumors circulating about why certain employees have been promoted. The room went silent. I felt my face burning as hundreds of eyes darted between me, Jason, and surprisingly Parent Vanessa, who was smiling smugly. I take the culture of this company seriously, Jason said, so I asked IT to investigate the source of these rumors. The smug smile vanished from Vanessa's face. What they found was dozens of emails and messages from one employee systematically spreading false information about a colleague, messages that specifically suggested impropriety between myself and a valued team member who earned her position through exceptional talent. Jason nodded to someone off stage, and suddenly the large presentation screen behind him displayed a collection of email parent all from Vanessa's account, all heavily redacted except for the damning parts about me. This behavior isn't just unprofessional, Jason continued. It's malicious harassment that violates every value we stand for. Vanessa stood up, knocking over her champagne. Those were private communications. This is illegal. Actually, our legal counsel said, rising from a nearby table, company policy clearly states all communication on company devices is subject to monitoring, as you acknowledged when you signed your employment contract. What happened next was both terrible and wonderful. Jason announced the Innovation Arrow recipient, while security quietly escorted a sobbing Vanessa from the ballroom. As I accepted my award, I didn't mention Vanessa. I didn't need to. Instead, I thanked my team, acknowledged my mentors, and promised to uphold the company's values of integrity and excellence. This morning, Vanessa's desk was empty, her plants already gone. My inbox is flooded with apologies from colleagues who believed her lies. But the most satisfying email came from Jason's executive assistant. The CEO would like to discuss your interest in the newly vacant marketing director position. Paternally, the previous director failed to properly supervise his staff. Sometimes justice doesn't need your help. It just needs your patience.